Silent Book Club is an organization which evolved into a subculture of quiet people around the world coming together to build community, talk about books, and read together in silence. The subculture values education, reading, introversion, and community. We founded Silent Book Club to create a space for readers to connect with each other through a shared love of books. Introverts find sanctuary in a room full of kindred spirits reading quietly together in public. This mission statement reveals a core belief about the hardship of introverts in an overwhelming modern society that is constantly pushing us forward and demanding our focus, energy, and productivity. The word sanctuary implies that each chapter is a sacred or holy space that offers protection and safety from the outside world. Reading is an inherently introverted activity, but traditional book clubs require lively conversation. The only rule in Silent Book Club is that people are silent when they read together. There are no assigned readings, so consistent attendance is not mandatory. Silent Book Club is about community. Everyone is welcome. The goal of the club is to be completely accessible, though other factors can hinder participation. Reading is a luxury that is less accessible to lower-class people with multiple work and family commitments, long hours, or limited finances. The subculture does, however, emphasize public library use, which is the epitome of accessibility. Last year, many chapters also shifted to an online format so that more people could safely participate. Traditional book clubs include gregarious conversation, loud discussion, and drinking wine with friends. Book clubs are also traditionally held in the domestic realm, and there is added pressure to be a perfect host. Through oppositional irony, Silent Book Club subverts the talkative nature of these clubs. It also brings the emphasis away from the domestic sphere and into the public sphere of cafes, libraries, or community spaces. NPR describes the subculture as liberated from the orthodoxy of traditional book clubs. The radical origin of book clubs dates back to the late 19th century. Book clubs were a safe space for women in particular to learn new concepts and express controversial ideas. Because of their radical origins, Silent Book Club qualifies as being oppositional to the mainstream. The subculture also allows people to enjoy being alone together. This idea contradicts mainstream pressures and allows people to simply exist without offering entertainment or engagement to another person. The Silent Book Club mission statement promotes what Susan Cain calls the introvert revolution. This language is problematic because it implies the oppression of introverts. Society is not optimized for introverts, but we also have the privilege to alter our behavior and find success within the dominant culture. Conflating introversion with other marginalized groups devalues their struggles. Recently, Silent Book Club started overtly encouraging people to read banned books and support diverse authors. But the book club did not set out to be a political group until recently. We believe in creating safe spaces for people to take refuge in books, but we have to do more. We are readers and activists. We will not be silent. Their slow political evolution is why I categorize Silent Book Club as a subculture and not as a counterculture. Silent Book Club is media and consumption-based, which requires participation in the mass consumption of literature. Their social media channels emphasize a love of wine, which promotes the dominant belief that drinking is necessary for socializing. Silent Book Club elevates literature above other forms of popular culture. The club sells merchandise with the slogan, "The book was better," which puts down screen adaptations and elevates people who enjoy books over people who enjoy watching television and movies. Silent Book Club eliminates the pressure to finish assigned readings, but their social media conversations promote intense productivity and the pressure to read hundreds of books per year. The club also promotes the mass consumption of continually buying new books, but it rejects mass consumption by promoting library use. Overall, Silent Book Club offers an accessible space for introverts to build community, share ideas, and inspire critical thinking. Their fascinating contradictions around productivity and consumption serve as a nice reminder not to expect purity or perfection from any subculture.